Hi there, Victoria from HBA and Compass. Want to have a quick chat to you about the way that you can save 80% of the time that you spend on your bookkeeping by using Receipt Bank. Receipt Bank has been around for quite a long time, but in the past it's been quite an expensive process and a lot of people haven't seen the use in it. We have a great deal on this, so please stick around and listen to what I have to say. So those of you that are using Xero, utilising Receipt Bank to take copies of your invoices and get them into Xero means that it cuts down the amount of time that you spend on your bookkeeping amazingly. It's really easy to set up. As you can see here, you get an invite which you can download the app, set up your password. It's a matter of taking the picture of the receipt and you can see that the receipt is there. So what I'm going to do shortly is actually go through the process for you and show you how it is. You also get an email as well to set you up. So how does the magic of Receipt Bank happen? The first thing is to get the invoice into Receipt Bank. There's many ways to do that. OCR, optical character recognition, extracts all the information off the invoice. So I'm talking the name, the date, the amount, the tax details. You need to go into Receipt Bank and actually code it. Now, if you link your Receipt Bank to your Xero, it'll use the chart of accounts that's there. But the real beauty in this is that once you have done it once or twice, Receipt Bank remembers what it is, and you can actually set it to a thing called auto-publish, which means that if it sees a receipt from BP, it'll automatically push it through to motor vehicles. So pretty cool. You can still use tracking with it. You do physically, in the beginning, need to publish it to Xero. But then when you go into Xero and do your bank reconciliation, you've got the bills that are there, and it's just a matter of matching them off to the transactions, which is going to cut you so much time out of your data entry. The other thing is that you've also got a copy of that receipt attached to that transaction. There's a copy in Receipt Bank and there's a copy in Xero. It means if you ever have an ATO audit, you've got the invoice nice and handy. We can download them in bulk from Receipt Bank or one by one from Xero. And from an accounting perspective, if we ever want to look at what a receipt is for, then it's always there. So it cuts down our time as well. So it lets you do something else with your time. So let's have a look at Receipt Bank and Xero and see how it works. I did, as you can see from the picture before, take a picture of the fuel receipt. So I'll just log into Receipt Bank and show you now. So I've got a receipt here from Puma Park. If I click on the receipt, it will actually show me the details. So you can see here it's Puma Park. It's got the amount. It's got the date. It just doesn't have the category. So it's up to me to put the category in. If I had tracking, we could put the tracking here. And we can click once it's set up as to what it publishes to. So in this situations, I know that it goes to motor vehicle car other. The only reason it's got 0 here is because my family trust is not registered for GST. Normally it would say 10% there. So it's a matter of once you've done that, simply publishing that receipt straight through to Xero. You can see it says publishing. There is a way to bulk bill and to bulk tag categories, so you can do it quickly and easily, but it's a very easy process to use. So let's pop across to Xero and have a look at it there. Okay, so we're in my Xero now. It only took a couple of seconds to drag that over, so it comes through quickly. This is a draft bill. You can set it that it comes through as an approved bill. In this case, I just want to hit approve. And then when I go into my bank feed and that matches off with the actual transaction, it will hit OK. I don't have the account this came out of in my family trust account. It's my credit card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zip into the Xero demo folder to show you how that would work. Okay, so I'm in the demo company here. Assuming that this was the payment to Puma, I have an invoice for Puma for the same amount. It's a matter of us hitting OK and your bank account reconciliation is as quick as that. So that's the beauty of Receipt Bank. So getting information into Receipt Bank is really easy. As I mentioned before, there's a phone app. You also get your own email address that you can send your invoices straight through. And what you can do is give the people that supply you with goods and services to copy that email directly when they send you through an invoice, and it automatically goes in there. The other way that we can add the info in is to drop and drag from your files. So very easy to get it in. So as I mentioned when the start, Receipt Bank does sell directly to the public. As you can see there, it starts from as little as $19.95 per month for 50 items and increases by the number of items that you have per month. Now that sounds quite reasonable, but we've done a deal with Receipt Bank and we've been able to get some super duper prices, which means that our special price for you is only $120 a year for unlimited receipts. So for 2 hours of bookkeeping time for an average bookkeeper, you're going to get all your receipts, no matter how many you have, into Receipt Bank, and be able to cut down the amount of time that you want to spend on your bookkeeping. So how do you get access to this special deal? Easy. Either email admin@hbaencompass.com.au or phone your accountant and our office number, and we will be able to organise to get this set up for you. $120 a year, to me, it's a no-brainer.